So I see a lot of pregnant moms, and there's a chiropractic technique called the Webster technique, which helps create a better internal environment for the baby to eventually be head down and ready for natural birth. But oftentimes a baby can be what's called breech, which is not in that optimal position, and the least optimal being head up and feet down. That's called breech position. Traditional medicine would, approach it in a few different ways. You can actually, there's something called the manual version where they actually, from the outside over the belly, try to turn the baby. It works, believe it or not. It's pretty traumatic, and it looks, I've never obviously had it done, but it looks pretty intense. There is also C-section options, et cetera, right? And there's certain reasons why a baby might not be head down, sometimes short cord, short umbilical cord, et cetera. But most of the time, the baby will end up going head down. This chiropractic technique can really help people bring that ease inside for the baby, help moms, put the baby in the proper position. And I just had a patient start coming to me. She was seeing another chiropractor. It was really far away. She was getting great care at that office, but the baby had not turned yet. And I often find sometimes, the best chiropractor in the world just may not vibe with that person, and maybe he's just get another set of hands on that person. And so she started coming to me just a couple weeks ago, and as of today, the baby has turned. And the baby turned last week, but this is crazy, right? So the baby, and she gets these ultrasounds every week because it's her third kid, and she's got some other stuff going on. Anyway, the baby, this is crazy. Last week, the baby turned, and then it turned back. And it had been, so it was, and she knew, and then she had the ultrasound, they're like, the baby turned, and then she woke up the next day and the baby had turned back. And then the baby hadn't turned back again. But as of today, the baby is head down again. So, and she's due in like a week. So to keep her off of that operating table, she's got 2 kids natural. She's scared to death of a C-section. She just like doesn't want to do that route, right? So for me to be able to bring that ease is huge, right? So that's just a success story. And I think the baby's going to stay head down. So.